So one thing people don't realize is all the uses that there are with an AI art generator. It's not just about, making pictures or cartoon characters or scenery. There's a lot of avenues people haven't even thought about. One of those is generating logos. I'm going to go through a real quick procedure here I use that gives you the power to make some really creative logos that are kind of a blend between your own work and the AI. Let's get started on that. I think you're going to like this. So for this example today, the first thing I did was find me a clip art of a horse head on the internet. Now, this can be your own drawing. If you use a clip art like I'm going to here, we're going to need to make sure we change it enough so that we're not, stealing somebody else's work, because that's also not fair. But I'm using this just to give me the basics of the horse head shape that I'm wanting, but we're going to change it quite a bit. Now we switch over to Fooocus and we bring that image in that we just made in Photoshop and drop it in as our prompt. And I'm going to give it a text prompt here that kind of gives it the idea of what I'm looking for. Your prompt will be your own. Just, tell it kind of what you're looking for. I'm looking for more of a wispy kind of image here. Over in our style settings here, we're going to leave the Fooocus V2 checked as we usually do. We're going to leave enhance and sharp. And then we're also going to check art style pop art. And we're going to do ads corporate. And these are going to kind of help give it a logo look. And we're not going to be using any special features like, Laura's, or we're not going to be doing any refiners or anything. We're just going with the basic default setup that Fooocus comes with. And we're going to run this, and we're going to do like we do on a lot of our tutorials. We're going to run that image, and once it's done, we're going to drag it down and make it our next image prompt. And all we're doing is letting the AI refine that image a little bit and sharpen up some of the lines. So once we've ran that a couple times and cleaned it up, we're going to take it back over to Photoshop. We still haven't really changed this image enough to make it, feel more like it belongs to us. One thing I'm going to do to this image is I'm going to turn this into the first letter of a word. So I'm going to bring this tail around and turn this into a C. And once we've changed that image now this, we've gotten rid of some of the stuff on there and added some of our own. And with the colors and everything, I feel pretty safe using this image. So I'm going to take this image back over to Fooocus and I'm going to process it a couple of times. Once or twice, maybe 3 times, we'll drag that image down and let it refine it for us a little bit. Now that we've got that done, we're going to go back over to Photoshop. And at least for this logo, this is going to be our last stop in Photoshop. We're going to finish up the logo here and then take it back to Fooocus for our final rendering. We're going to scale this image to the size that we want it, and then we're going to actually add text into this now. And a lot of people say, AI doesn't do well with text, and it doesn't if you're telling it you want it to write something for you. But if you supply the text as an image, it does a pretty good job of copying that. So we're going to go ahead and finish up this logo here, and then we'll take it back over to Fooocus. Now, back over in Fooocus, we're only going to run this 1 or 2 times just to clear and sharpen it up. This was a pretty simple logo. You can go as complex as you want, and you may need to do this back and forth between, Fooocus and your paint program. And you can keep adding and you can make it as detailed as you want. I just wanted to give you a brief overview of how to use this tool in a different way than you may have ever thought about using it. So anyway, if you like this, give us a like or maybe subscribe. I hope this video helps you out. And if you see something we could have done better, let us know in the comments, and we will see you in the next one.